So they're calling for rain, and we checked the radar and it looks good and the sky looks okay, but there's been too many times when that's all happened before, and I ride to work and get caught in the rain. So fully suited up, let's go. You guys stay. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Welcome new subscribers, welcome back returning subscribers. I do greatly appreciate you being here. For those that don't know me, my name is Dawn, aka Irish Bob's sister, and I work over at FX Caprara Harley-Davidson full-time. Today, despite the rain, I'm taking my husband's bike in for its 45,000 mile service, for her 45,000 mile service, and thought I'd bring you guys along. But because of the rain, I don't want to risk it running a microphone to my GoPro and having it short out on me. So I'm gonna have to do a voiceover, sorry. But you still get to ride along, so let's go. Okay. I always forget that part. Hope you all had a great Labor Day weekend. If you were impacted by the flooding after Hurricane Ida or feeling the heat from the wildfires, my heart definitely goes out to you. Please let us know what agency or agencies you're getting help from so that myself and the rest of us can make donations where the money is truly going to make a difference. Right now, for me, it's time to go back to work. As you can see, I am back from the Reflections Hog Rally. We had a blast, and I am working on that video so I can share that with you as well. Remember, if you like this video, please click that thumbs up button. That will help me out with the algorithm so more people will be able to share in this motorcycling fun. This week I'm taking my husband's 2009 Road Glide for her 45,000 mile service, and clearly the weather thinks it's already fall. It was the end of August when I filmed this, and we've been looking at much cooler weather for the 2-week weather forecast. However, this is much milder weather as compared to some parts of our planet. Flooding in Germany, NOLA and NYC, Hurricane Ida and her aftermath, and the severe drought in the West, not to mention the wildfires. Clearly, Mother Nature is pissed off. Do you believe in climate change? Do me a favor, watch all the way to the end of this video before you answer. According to the Oxford Dictionary, climate change means a change in global or regional climate patterns, in particular a change apparent from the mid to late 20th century onwards and attributed largely to the increased levels of atmospheric carbon dioxide produced by the use of fossil fuels. Of course, there's no way to empirically prove that these changes in the Earth's atmosphere wouldn't be happening if we humans didn't exist. That being said, let's look at the numbers. Population. The year when I was born, there were 3.55 billion people. In 2020, there was an approximate 7.79 billion people. That's an increase of 45% in just over 50 years. And all these people need food, water, and shelter to survive. But let's also remember all the waste that people make as well. So the impact on our natural resources has been greatly affected by the increase in our population. Wilderness. In order to sustain the people, houses and farmland have been the primary reason to clear the wilderness away. What was once forest and meadows is now tract housing and squares of crops and feedlots for livestock. So much so that our Earth has just 23% of wilderness left. That's less than 1/4. Considering the fact that trees are really good at taking carbon dioxide from the air and turning it into breathable oxygen, we kind of need the forest to survive as well. And speaking of carbon dioxide, this bike has 45,000 miles on it. That's 16,445,700 grams of CO2 that it has expelled. My bike is coming up on her 30,000 mile service. That's over 10 million grams. Now add in all the bikes that we've owned, and cars and trucks, and your bikes and cars and trucks, etc. And transportation makes up just 15% of the CO2 emissions, smack in the middle of the production of electricity and heat at 31% and agriculture at 11%, rounding out the top 3 producers of carbon dioxide. So even though I'm not comfortable calling it climate change, it is quite clear how much we humans are impacting our planet. Recently, I learned about the Earth Overshoot Day from the Breakthrough Challenge, a book co-authored by Jochen Zeitz, CEO of Harley-Davidson. The Earth Overshoot Day marks the date when humanity's demand for ecological resources and services we consume in a given year exceeds what Earth can regenerate in that year. It is hosted and calculated by Global Footprint Network, an international research organization that provides decision makers with a menu of tools to help the human economy operate within Earth's ecological limits. This year, that date was July 29th. That's 155 days that we are running in the red, in deficit, that the Earth cannot sustain us. There are people who say that we can't kill the Earth, which is true. The ball that we live on will continue to spin through space. But what is at stake is whether we will be able to survive. At this point, if no changes are made, we will have too many people to feed in 2050, and we will run out of food in just over 28 years. Planet Earth provides life support for up to 1 trillion different species, one of them being humans. But it is mine and many others' belief that humanity is destroying the support systems for these species, including our own. So let me ask you again, do you believe in climate change? Do you think we need to treat the Earth better? Or do you think this is all hocus pocus hype, which is part of some conspiracy? I'm curious to know because there's many things I enjoy doing on our planet. One of them is riding my husband's motorcycle through the beautiful countryside. How about you? Leave me a comment below and let me know. I promise you there are things we can do now that will help improve our future. And no, I'm not going to ask you to give up your gas-powered motorcycle. We'll talk more about this in a video later on this month. And please remember, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, then click that subscribe button. And if you want to be notified when I upload new content, then you gotta click that bell. Until next week, guys, new videos every Tuesday. Please stay safe, be kind to one another, ride when you can, and have fun.